Hello, I'm Ellen Bowski. I am the chair of the National Initiative for Consumer Horticulture, and here today I am with, take it away, Natalie.
I'm Natalie Bumgarner. I'm Extension Specialist in Residential and Consumer Horticulture and also the Master Gardener Coordinator at the University of Tennessee. So I live and work in Knoxville, but honestly, I have a statewide appointment. So most years I am on the road much of the time.
But can you tell me what you do on a day-by-day basis? What is the life of a consumer hort extension specialist like?
Okay, so for me, it's a combination of volunteer management with the Master Gardener program, extension outreach. So I speak and teach a lot. So I spend a lot of time making PowerPoints and presenting them, travel a lot most years to all of our local county Master Gardener groups, but also do a lot of county programming in the area of horticulture. My background is actually vegetable production, a little bit of floriculture production. So I also combine that with applied research. So during the spring, summer, and the early part of fall, I'm in the field a lot and I do a lot of vegetable trials. This year we're adding more fruit trials. So I have strawberries, blackberries, blueberry trials in the ground. And so for me, the heart kind of my consumer horticulture program is getting to layer the teaching on top of research-based information. And so it's a lot of picking and weighing and fertilizing and irrigating in the field. In extension, so it's been almost 6 years ago, I was moving into this field of consumer horticulture, and let's be honest, I didn't know what consumer horticulture was because I was coming from a floriculture, from a high tunnel, from a vegetable production background. And so for me, the cool thing about NICH and our national collaborations has been, from my very first days as an extension specialist, it's helped me learn the field of consumer horticulture and connect it back to, my passion for growing and production and the wholesale and retail horticulture industry.
All righty. So tell me, what is it you get from NICH that you don't get elsewhere?
So a couple of things probably. One, especially early on for me, it was kind of the vision of where the field of consumer horticulture is going. And so, certainly from my first few days on the job, it was clear that teaching and outreach was going to be essential to what I did as an extension specialist in consumer horticulture. But I also wanted to know, what was the horizon? Where were we going in this field, and how could I bring my research background, this data obsession, that I brought with me to the field of consumer horticulture? And so NICH kind of provided me that pathway to connect data, production, sales, my background with the consumers, with the stakeholders that it was now my job to contact on an everyday basis. And so that, that was kind of the beginning, and I still very much appreciate that connection. Kind of what NICH, brought to me as a young member of the extension community. I still probably am a young member, but now I think what it's giving me is the opportunity to connect with both extension and university research colleagues, but also industry stakeholders. And it kind of provides a critical mass. So there's enough of us in any one place that we can write grants and really push our research and outreach objectives forward.
Natalie, NICH also has quite a few members that are nonprofit organizations. Have you developed any relationships with them?
Yes, absolutely. I think that NICH provides us the opportunity to connect with that audience in a way that sometimes even in our own extension programs, we don't. Everything from the botanic gardens and the arboretums, kind of that public gardens perspective, to, even we think about the nonprofits that are focused on bringing new pipelines of horticulturists into our industry and community. So I think that it provides a ready-made connection. I would say that I'm really excited at how much we've accomplished over the last half a dozen years, and I am very much looking forward to the future, from research, outreach, to industry benefit. We're going places, so I'm excited to be on board.
Well, thank you very much, Natalie. Talk to you later.
Thanks so much for calling me up and letting me share a little bit today, Ellen. It was a lot of fun to talk about my work, but definitely about NICH. So have a great rest of the summer, and we'll see you later.